So a few weeks ago, I stumbled upon this article from The Economist titled, "Was Your Degree Really Worth It? Crunching the Puny Financial Benefits of Many University Courses." This is kind of a debate that has been going on for the longest time, but the debate has become a lot more inflamed and people have become a lot more opinionated on it recently.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
While some people are firmly in the camp of, yes, going to university is still worth it, is one of the best, most sensible investments you can make, others disagree. And just to be clear, my goal here really isn't to be one of those, oh no, university is indoctrinating our youth. They're making them left-wing, liberal, sensitive, avocado fucking poo-poo faces. Not at all. Instead, what I want to do in this video is kind of draw from my 7 years of teaching experience at one of the world's leading universities, ask a deeper question. Why is it that some people have such an awesome, fulfilling, absolutely great time at university, whereas other people, not so much? When you really sit down and think about it, going to university is a really strange and kind of daunting concept, don't you agree? Because up until like 18 or 19, most of us don't really have to make major life-changing decisions that are going to basically dictate the flow of our entire lives, you know, with some exceptions, of course. Usually, these choices are made for us, be it by our parents, our grandparents, or our teachers, or what have you. But then you're suddenly told that you must decide, and also you better make that choice fast because deadlines are approaching and you don't want to miss those. Not sure why I made that guy a cat, but it just felt right. And let's pause here for a second and think about this. I'm in no way saying that no one knows what they want to do at university. I've seen so many people here in Cambridge who basically had it figured out, I don't know, since the fucking uterus or something. Excellent applications, excellent results whilst in college, and then excellent careers in that one field that they always knew they wanted to pursue. So some people are very fucking decisive, and you know what? Good for them. However, this is where the first separation, if you will, takes place between people that are going to have a really good time and those that are really going to struggle throughout the whole experience. Because if you're someone who, at the end of high school, didn't really know what direction in life they wanted to take, but they were pressured into going to university, be it by parents, teachers, or dare I even say it, society, you're simply going to have a bad time. You made a life-altering decision to which you don't feel fully committed. And then, when you actually get to university, it's no surprise that a lot of people are going to constantly second-guess themselves, thinking they don't belong here. Ironically enough, although going to university was a major life decision they had to make, it was not really a decision in the first place, so then it's really no surprise that college is going to suck for so many. They're coming here unprepared and unwilling. Allow me to end this section by saying something extremely controversial for an academic. Gap years are good. What the fuck is this about? This is by far my favorite part of this video, which is just bashing on baby boomers. Here's the thing about standing out at university. Just because we use the same word for it, we call, you know, a piece of paper a university degree, doesn't mean that college means today the same thing that it meant in the 80s or even in the 90s, mainly because of this very nasty thing that us economists have invented, which is called supply and demand. And you've probably heard all this before, but when did that ever stop me from repeating things? 30 or even 20 years ago, having a university degree, having that piece of paper, meant something in the eyes of employers. It signaled a competitive advantage to potential firms that are going to hire you. You know, you could walk into their office, put your big degree on the table, and then bam, a steady job, a comfortable mortgage and health insurance. Oh, and you know, for millennials and zoomers who probably don't know what a mortgage is, don't worry about it. Nowadays, it's not going to be that easy. If you just go to college and do like the bare minimum to pass, you're once again going to be in for a very bad time. And this is why a lot of people are so disillusioned with university. There's 50,000 other asshats that also put in the bare minimum and also got the same piece of paper. So, bringing everything together, it's 2024, and here's my opinion. You should only go to college, A, if you know that this is something you want to do, and B, one way or another, to stand out, to make sure your degree is differentiated from the rest and therefore generate some market value. Because if you do this, you're going to come out on top and university will be very much worth it. For this last part, I decided that it might make sense to do a little bit of self-reflection. As you know, I'm a college professor of sorts, so what I'm about to say might sound a bit odd for the uninitiated, but when going to college, however, you really should try listening to your professors less. Everyone at university, from professors, tutors, to the administrative staff, hell, even the librarians, have just one objective in mind. They want to make sure that you're going to do well at the end of year's exams. They want to make sure that you perform well academically whilst in university. Oftentimes, you're going to get emails and, you know, hear things from disgruntled professors such as, oh, all you have to do in university is study. Make sure you dedicate basically all your time to this. This is why you're here for, blah, 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 blah. Wrong, wrong, wrong. What I've noticed in these past 7 years of teaching is that really the easiest way to make your life entirely miserable is by studying 24/7, essentially neglecting friends, relationships, family, social life, sleep. Don't ask me how I know. Instead, as cliche as it sounds, college should really be a time for you to experiment, searching for employers, networking, building your CV. However, the system to which you're signing up is not aligned with this. All these people want you to do is to ensure that you spend every waking hour studying for your exams in order to perform well. So let's circle back to the beginning. Does college suck? Unfortunately, in our good year 2024, the answer is yes, unless you do something about it. Nowadays, by default, going to university is a bad idea. If you're just gonna go there because you've been pressured by society, and if you intend to do the bare minimum, then you should try looking for something else.